Welcome back to TheChowTimePod. It's your host, Red. Got a video today from Anthony Spade. Kid looks and laughs all the time. BBL woman breaks down. Please like and subscribe down below. I really appreciate that. Let's get that chow. It's chow time.
Unready with me while I talk about how being gifted a BBL for my 16th birthday ruined my life.
And my hips are burning.
And it's very noticeable. It's not anything that I can hide.
Okay, come on, baby. Let's go to the car.
Approximately 1 out of every 2,000 patients that undergo cosmetic surgery experiences serious injuries. What happens when these injuries occur to the body part that's not even having surgery? That's what this lady is going to experience today as she tells her story, which is going to be an eye-opener for all women who are looking to get BBLs. I don't want to hold you. Go ahead and hit that like button. Definitely share the video. This is your first time watching. Hit that subscribe button. Let's get to it.
BBL gone wrong.
Sex, you guys. And like when I went in the bathroom to, wash myself up and everything, I noticed that, one of my butt cheeks were lost at it. And I actually looked in the full body mirror, and the guy who I was with, he started laughing and taking pictures of me. So don't be surprised if you guys see me floating around, because I don't know what to do. I've never had this problem before. I'm on my way to the doctor now. And I mean, don't get it. It's not worth it, you guys. Because at this point, I don't know if it's leakage. I don't know. I just know that one of my buttocks is way lower than the next. And it's very noticeable. It's not anything that I can hide.
Have you noticed that majority of women who have BBLs also have a horror story to go along with it, but yet still encourage women to get it?
I don't know what
This
to
is
do.
true.
I need some type of advice. If you guys know, what should I do? I don't know what to do. Other than go to the doctor, I don't know what to talk to the doctor about. I don't know what to tell the doctor other than what's going on. I don't know if this is normal. I don't know if this happened to somebody before. Like, I don't know. I don't know. All I know is that it happened to me.
Doctors warn their patients what can happen because you sign paperwork that if you lose your life, they're not responsible. So they're going to tell you you have to come back in a couple years to get a refill. They're going to tell you you have to be on a diet. They're going to tell you you got to go to the gym. They're going to actually tell you everything to keep you from getting the operation, but women still insist.
I mean, who else has a BBL that can tell me how to properly take care of it? Because I don't know how to take care of it. I just feel like I spent all this money on something that's basically touching.
Imagine having to spend thousands, tens of thousands on a surgery that you still have to take care of. Isn't that just so, and it's cosmetic surgery, so it's elective surgery. Say my arm, I got a surgery and I said, I still got to take care of my arm because it's busted, okay, that's understandable. But when you're trying to get cosmetics or like your lips done and you're just, once it's done, it's done. I don't want to have any freaking issues. But there's so many issues.
Touching my ankles at this point, and I don't know what to do. I'm confused. It don't come with a manual.
What was you expecting? It's not normal. The body doesn't operate that way where you change things around and your butt knows that it has extra fat on it. Or you're getting a silicone and the silicone says, hey, let's just stay in place. You are warned about what can happen before you do it. But emotionally, you want to feel good. It only shows how if you're weak as a person, you could be persuaded to do things that'll make you feel good for the moment.
Okay, baby.
You ready? Okay, come on, baby. Let's go to the car. Come on. Stop! Back up!
That motherfucker fat as hell shot me down.
I'll say that. No, back up! Back up! She's mine! Stop!
Those are the effects of a BBL. You're constantly dragging in the attention of men, which is why a lot of guys do not want to date you because they don't want to walk around feeling like they're fighting off zombies. This is why a lot of women just trying to look appealing so you can attract the right guy only lures you to no men.
Now look at.
It's not hard to attract men, ladies. Just be nice and somewhat feminine and look okay. It's the keeping men is the problem you ladies have, so stop it.
This girl, wait, what in the is this?
This is what you call a really bad BBL. This is the cheap stuff. This is the silicone, which lets me know she's been sitting down for so long that the oils are starting to push into one direction, just being squeezed together. You have to understand, it's not natural tissue, so it doesn't know what to do with the body.
She need to get that goddamn it.
In butt filler in Tijuana about a year ago in July of last year, and my hips are burning. Like my hips burn, and then also like my butt too, like and inside my muscle it like hurts. So she pretty much diagnosed me with syndrome Asia. So I don't know how you call it in English. It's pretty much a autoimmune disorder where if you have a foreign object in your body starts to attack it, causing inflammation, causing muscle pain,
Makes sense.
joint pain, bone pain, fatigue, like just like everything that I've been having. So pretty much she told me that it's due to the filler that I have left over in my body. I just felt the need that I needed to update you guys with what's going on with me, because I feel like I just don't feel good, and my rheumatologist prescribed me 6 different medications to.
I can't even imagine. Again, I had the tooth pain, guys, with the root canal like a week or so ago. I get my cap in a day or two, my tooth cap. Oh my gosh, that pain was just so unbearable. I can't imagine paying thousands of dollars to get a new phantom pain. I would be so upset. Like, can you imagine that? If I paid thousands of dollars to fix my tooth and all of a sudden my other tooth hurt or like my jaw started hurting, I would be enraged.
Control myself, because when I am off the medication like the muscle relaxer and I am in just unbearable pain and I can't get out of bed, and nothing can calm down the burning that I have, like not even strong pain medicine, like it doesn't work. I have to like put ice on it because it burns so bad. Like literally when I have that type of pain, like I just want to go to the emergency room, grab a knife and cut me open just to like squeeze everything out. That's literally how it feels. So for the past year, I've been making appointments to get dissolved. So I've gotten my filler dissolved up to like 95%. So it's 95% gone, because I did have 10 syringes, and now when I look at my MRI, because I've gotten multiple MRIs done, you could just see like it's just like a tiny little bit, like completely everywhere in my butt. So like I have some like in the butt cheeks and then also in the hips. Pretty much what's seen is that once you inject it in your butt, it's kind of like it goes everywhere. So even if you get it dissolved, it's impossible for the doctor or whoever it is that worked on you to dissolve it. And no, it's not silicone, because I know a lot of people are gonna think that it's silicone. It's not silicone. It's a filler that does dissolve, and supposedly it is hyaluronic acid.
I thought they use fat. What?
While I'm getting all this information, I'm just like so freaking scared, and I'm
With women naturally being very hormonal and very moody creatures, without these operations and these drugs and these cosmetic products being put inside of their body, when women start to undergo all these treatments, it starts to mess with their brain, and it pretty much makes it impossible for anyone to make them happy, which is why a lot of women in these relationships do nothing but drain the spirit of the man that they're with, and ultimately find themselves alone, still trying to change up the look of their body. It shows you validation and emotions ruled a woman.
Get unready with me while I talk about how being gifted a BBL for my 16th birthday ruined my life.
Who is giving out BBLs on kids' 16th birthdays? Stop it! And I'm almost positive it's some female and some mother or auntie or something. It's not a man.
Okay, so yes, it was a gift, but no, it was not pushed on me in any way. It was actually something I begged for, but I was 16. I would say this ruined my life. Just having started my plastic surgery journey at such a young age, I would say I quite literally became addicted.
16 years old is extremely young. Back in the day, The only women that were getting plastic surgery were like 50 and 60-year-olds.
Yeah,
When you're getting it at
30-year-olds.
16, you're setting yourself up to be insecure for the rest of your life.
I had 8 procedures by the time I was 21, many of which I regret. I'm talking about it now because I finally have started the journey of reversing my plastic surgery. I'm 22 now, so I did get my BBL years.
Imagine spending all that money, suffering through all of that, and then you have to go through again another surgery to reverse all of that. And then you might not even be normal. Well, I know you're not going to be normal, but you might not even not feel the pain anymore.
Ago, so I would say it was before the whole like BBL wave really took full effect. But again, for me, it was the age that I got my BBL. I don't have anything against BBL. So I ended up just getting a lot of honestly unnecessary surgeries, and I would say in the end I ended up being more insecure than I was to begin with. So with my most recent body enhancement surgery that I had in 2022, I had major complications. I would go as far as to say I'm borderline disabled. I can't do any of the things I used to be able to do and I enjoy doing. I can't do yoga. I can't do, you know what I mean? There's a lot of things I can't do. Every decision that I make has to have an extra 2 seconds added on to be calculated, and you know what I mean? Like I have to actually calculate my movements to avoid causing further damage and pain. So starting at such a young age with the plastic surgery and seeing like how easy it was to just go make all these alterations to
That brush looks useful. Actually, might want to get me one of those brushes.
your body, I started to see more and more flaws in myself, and I started to want to correct these flaws. But like at what
It's
cost?
funny. I don't even feel bad for the lady or anything. I'm just looking at her doing her thing. I'm like, oh man, that brush looks interesting.
Do you know what I mean?
Right, because you started when you were 16 years old. So now
That's
your
crazy.
brain was still forming. And now that you're an adult, that's the only type of emotion that you know is correcting yourself.
I'm physically, mentally worse off than I was prior to these surgeries. At 16, my body was still developing. You know what I mean? Like it was nowhere near its full, you know, I was still developing. I'm 16 years old. I feel like that clinic in Miami should have never, ever, ever allowed that to be a thing, as well as many other people. I highly, highly regret it. I don't recommend plastic surgery to anyone. I plan on speaking out more about it, but for tonight I am going to go get in bed and bed rot.
And she's still buying machines, trying to make herself look good. This is a problem with modern women. You are afraid to age so bad that you're doing things that age you faster, where if you just take your time, live a comfortable life, eat healthy, work out in the gym, you wouldn't need to get no type of cosmetic surgeries.
That aging gracefully, women used to do it and used to do it very well. Now, women age horribly as soon as they get any type of wrinkle, Botox, lip fillers, all these things, because they are so scared. They're so scared to look like all of the miserable women that have hit the wall and are alone and single.
At all. But hey, society gotta make you lazy trying to be perfect.
Wish a BBL girl would have told me before I got my body done.
One would be that when you gain weight, you gain weight drastically where they put fat to. 2 would be if you don't take care of yourself and you don't work out, your butt will get so big to where it kind of like goes over your thigh, so it makes you look like a little wisdom tooth,
women
like
like that.
more hip and then your legs. 3 would be that when you
The thighs don't match.
get cellulite, it's going to be so hard to lose it. 4 would be that if you don't maintain your butt, it will start to sag. Next would be that you have to really stay on top of your, because if you don't, everywhere that they've got fat from will start looking kind of warped. I don't know if you guys have seen it where when girls gain weight, their stomach starts to poke out, but they have like the ab sketching and it still like looks weird. That will happen, you know, where your belly is getting big, but you have like abdomen, like abs on the front, if they do that to you. Also, I wish when I got my breast done, they would have told me the importance of under the muscle and over the muscle, because since I was much younger and I haven't had kids, I would have preferred to do it under the muscle compared to where I'm at now. I highly advise anybody that wants to get their body done, especially the young girls, to wait until your woman body comes in. Your woman body doesn't.
Yeah, this is why, again, women didn't usually get surgery till late 30s, 40s, 50s, because that's when they're aged enough to where they're like, okay, you know what, let me adjust a little bit of things here and there.
Come in until like 26, 27. You're 21, 22, 23. You're still like at your prime. Enjoy your small breast. Enjoy a more petite body. Because once you get it done, it is so hard to undo everything. And also, I would say that society's beauty standards always change. And I had my own reasons as to why I did what I did. And I look back now and understand the insignificant reasons as to why I did it. And I wish someone would have told me just
Girl, I'm sure plenty of people told you. You weren't gonna listen anyways.
wait. So I'm giving y'all like all the the pros and cons. The only pros I would say, it's aesthetically pleasing, right? If you're really, really, really insecure about something, I would say yes, fix it. But I wouldn't advise to do it if it's just petite and small. Don't do it. I would say do it if, let's say, you lost a lot of weight and you have a lot of excess skin and you really want to perk it up. Do it. Because I understand like some people suffer from like childhood obesity or things like that.
But women don't listen to other women with the warnings. They're gonna say, oh, I'm gonna do it this time, but I'm not gonna do it the way she did it.
Correct.
I'm gonna do it differently and still suffer
do
the
say
same
that, don't they?
consequences. If you like the video, go ahead, hit the like button, share the video. And if this was your first time watching, hit that subscribe button. See you on the next video.
These BBLs are killing y'all. And the thighs don't match? Oh my God, it's getting worse. I'm reading a lot more videos of women really regretting these things. And I can't even believe at 16. She got it done at 16? Where are the parents? Please subscribe down below. I really appreciate that. Catch you guys next time. Ciao.